How goes it, everyone? I'm the world famous Fat Kid, and we are doing a Week 13 recap of the NFL season. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to wing it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to wing the recap because I haven't watched any highlights. I haven't really looked at any box scores. So we're going to go actual reactions, thoughts on scores and box scores as I first see them. But through this weekend's games, I went 9-4. It was looking really good until the primetime games. Yeah, with let's see here, Kansas City and Jacksonville both losing. I was sitting at 9-2 before those, and well, whatever. It's still a winning record. We're staying in the positive. That's all that matters. So, okay, here we go. First game, Seattle Dallas Thursday night football. It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I figured Dallas was just going to walk all over Seattle, but a big game out of Geno Smith and DK Metcalf, which Geno 334 yards, 3 touchdowns with a pick, all 3 touchdowns going to DK Metcalf. That that would keep anybody in the game, and I thought maybe I was going to be able to say, "Oh, that's the reason the Seahawks won." No, Dallas ended up taking the lead. Let's see here, late. Yeah, 14-7 in the fourth quarter. They scored 13 straight points to win the game. Yeah, that'll do it. Dak just shy of 300 yards, 299, 3 touchdowns. Apparently, he's in the MVP talks, which, whatever. It is what it is. I picked Dallas. Dallas won. Yeah. Oh, that was a weird thumbs up. We don't like that. Next, moving on to the most thrilling, the most exciting, the most ridiculous game on Sunday. The Chargers and the Patriots. 6-0. I picked the Chargers. I'm gonna move on because that's that's disgusting. Okay, Detroit, New Orleans. I picked the Lions. They won 33-28. I do know that Derek Carr went out with an injury. His status for this next week is in the air, but we'll see what happens. Laporta. 9 catches, 140 yards, and a touchdown. There you go. There you go, man from Iowa. Rocking it. Jared Goff, meh, whatever. 213, 2 touchdowns. Meh. Yeah. Olave, 119 yards, 5 catches. Yeah, it was closer than I thought it was going to be. I already said that once, but I might end up saying this quite a bit this week. Especially with Detroit jumping out to a 21-0 lead. Wow. Oh, okay. Garbage time touchdown made it. They were down 12, and then. Oh, I can't say garbage time. That was halfway through the fourth quarter. They still had 7.5 minutes to score, and they failed, but. Saints have been a disappointment. Easiest way to put that. Moving on. Falcons, Jets. Atlanta, Jersey. It's really upsetting that the Jets lost Aaron Rodgers in the first 4 plays of the NFL season because they could have been so much better. Instead, they have Tim Boyle and Zach Wilson, and they got rid of Tim Boyle, and now Zach Wilson doesn't want to be the starter, but he does want to be the starter. Aaron Rodgers called it. It's a whole situation for that offense. They're garbage. They'll probably win another game, maybe 2 before the end of the year, but they didn't win this one. And it's not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, the Jets got another safety. I think that's 3 this year. So that's crazy. 13-8. Another ick of a game. Okay. Arizona Cardinals, Pittsburgh Steelers. I picked the Steelers. They lost 24-10. Go figure. I believe Pickett went out, right? I heard that. James Conner, 25 carries, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. I guess he led the charge for the Cardinals. I don't really have much else to say. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. All right, and then I picked Pittsburgh. They lost. That was number 1. And then the next one. So I knew it was a bad idea. I said I'm going out on a limb, and I picked the Panthers over the Bucks. And I should have gone with the Bucks. But they only lost by a field goal. Bucks only won 21-18. Again, closer than I thought it was going to be. Chuba Hubbard. I like Chuba, but I guess it's Chuba. Chuba Hubbard, 25 carries, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's a pretty big game. Not as big as Mike Evans, 7 catches, 162 yards, and a touchdown. That is a bad man. That is a vet that can still play. Let's see. Anybody else have a... No. No. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was wrong on that one. There's 2. You know my next 2 because I already said it at the top of the video. Next, Indy, Tennessee. Colts, Titans. Oh yeah, this went to overtime. That's right. Derrick Henry had a pretty big game. 102 yards, 2 touchdowns, 21 carries. Gardner Minshew for the Colts played really well. 312 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pittman, 105 yards on 11 catch. Wow, they leaned on him. But tied 25-25. That's a weird score. That is a weird score to get to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, whatever. I don't know how that... Yeah. Then a 4-yard touchdown to Michael Pittman in overtime to win the game for the Colts. Huh. That's crazy. Ooh, I'm going to check that. What are the standings right now in the AFC South? A 1-game lead over Indy and Houston for the Jaguars. I don't know if they're going to win the South now. We'll get to that later. I picked the Colts. They barely won. Then Dolphins, Commanders. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, oops. I'm in the wrong week. See, I got my phone. I'm looking through stuff as I do this. Oh yeah, 45-15. Like they jumped all over Washington. I mean, by halftime it was 31-7. Yeah, that was just... Achane, hey, pretty good game coming back. 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns. 519 yards shy of 2,000 for the year. I think that's what I saw. Yeah, that's just domination by the Dolphins. I picked them. Woo! Then we go starting in the late window. Denver Broncos, Houston Texans. Houston 22-17. They broke the winning streak for Denver. That's it. That's really it. CJ Stroud 274 and a touchdown. Nico Collins 9 catches, 191 yards and a touchdown. Wow. Ooh, 3 picks by Russell Wilson. Yeah. Let's see. That's actually really, really close. How close was it? They were down 5 with 12 minutes left, and the Broncos couldn't score in the fourth quarter. They got a touchdown at 12 minutes and 4 seconds left and could not score again. Yikes. Yikes, that's pretty bad. Yeah, picked Houston. Woo! Cleveland, Los Angeles, the Browns and the Rams. 36-19, another drubbing. And this is fourth quarterback for the Browns. Joe, the elite dragon, Flacco. Ugh. And then I guess after the game, he got sent back down to the practice squad. Puka Nacua, 4 catches, 105 yards, touchdown. I mean, Flacco looked pretty good. 254, 2 touchdowns, but he did throw a pick. Yeah. I mean, it was close until late in the fourth quarter. I mean, it was only 8 points, just under 4 minutes left, so it got away from him at the end. I picked the Rams, though, so point for me. All right, now, what could have been the game of the week, the NFC Championship rematch with a healthy QB1 for the Niners. Niners-Eagles. And the Niners just said, no. 42-19. You know what? Even though I'm doing this video now, I think I'm still going to watch the highlights of this game because, oof. Just oof. Because, I mean, outside of the first quarter, it looked like it was all Niners. Would you stop it, sirens? No? Okay. I'll wait half a second. I'll let you get your noises out. Sorry. Yeah, Purdy, 314 yards, 4 touchdowns. 2 going to Debo at 116 yards. Yeah. That's fun. The NFC's probably going to win the Super Bowl this year. They have the better teams. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going on record. Whoever wins the NFC is going to win the Super Bowl. Just saying. Mark it. December 6th. I called it. It'll probably be the Niners. Anyway. We move on to Sunday Night Football, which I do enjoy. I do enjoy watching them lose. But when I pick you to win, win. Kansas City Chiefs, Green Bay Packers. I guess it ended a little controversially with no call on potential pass interference, which we've had a lot of these this season Refs have really screwed up a lot of games. I can't go one way or the other with it. Yeah. Pacheco, 110 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Love, 267, 3 touchdowns. Let's see. Didn't Watson have a big game? Yeah, 71 yards on 7 catches, 2 touchdowns, but he got hurt. Yeah, I picked the Chiefs, and see, it's that slow, sluggish. We got nobody other than Kelsey, and it backfires. So there was 3. Number 3 loss for this week. And number 4 is right here on Monday Night Football. Cincinnati Bengals, Jacksonville Jaguars. It's ridiculous that the Jaguars even had to fight back to force overtime. And they lost it in overtime by a field goal. Trevor Lawrence got hurt. It's only a high ankle sprain. That's right. A high ankle sprain. It looked a lot worse from what I was hearing. Sorry, Jacksonville. I don't know if CJ Beathard is going to be the guy to take you into the playoffs and beyond, but we'll see. Jake Browning. That's a pretty big game for him. 354 and only 1 touchdown. Very efficient. 32 of 37. Yeah. Jamar Chase, 11 catches, 149 yards and a touchdown. See, Trevor Lawrence was playing really well until he... I don't think the Jags would have lost that game if Lawrence had stayed healthy. Hopefully he returns in time for the playoffs and they can actually do some damage because I do like the Jaguars. I'm a little biased because my oldest child has an affinity towards the Jaguars, but hey, I liked them before that. You can't prove it. Shut up. Anyway, so there we go. We did it a little different today. And I mean, I gotta say, 9-4, pretty good for the week. But for the year, through 13 weeks, 119 and 74. That's big. That's huge. It's massive. Okay, it's not massive, but it's good. I like that. It's a winning record by far. I'm having a good time with this. So there you go. There's my live reaction of last week's scores. There. That's it for you. Go away. Why are you still... No, please don't. Stay. I got to do my sign-off thing, and say, hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you have a good day. And until the next video, it is what it is. Later.